Welcome to the Museum of Really Fine Art. I am your guide, Ari Artman. We're most famous here for the great Renaissance portrait Cristobalina, but there is so much to admire in the museum. This is one of my favorites. Green Line by Richard Edouard Donjartetich. Somehow both subtle and completely overwhelming. It's hard not to get emotional standing in front of such mastery, right? And here we have the iconic Orange by the artist whose legal name is an emoji of a monkey covering its eyes. If I had to describe it in 3 words, I would say exuberant, iconic, and not orange. Yes, emptiness. To the untrained eye, perhaps just an empty frame, but is it not a powerful statement of the shortcomings of our modern society? I believe it is. And here, through these doors, is the painting you have been waiting for. Finally, in its full glory, the Cristobalina. And it is not here. It was here last night. You know what? Someone must have moved it to another room, so come along. It has to be here somewhere at the Museum of Really Fine Art.
A heist? A haunting? Paintings don't just walk away. Beat the next few games to join Ari's tour and see where this empty frame leads.
Well, folks, we've seen so much today. Who will ever forget the Impressionist masterpiece, Blurry Horizon? Those amazing paintings of dogs in suits playing poker, and all of these bowls of fruit.
What about the Cristobalina? Grumbles a guest.
I don't know where it could be. I'm as frustrated as anyone. I couldn't wait for you all to see it, but you must admit these bowls of fruit, they're pretty good too, right? Look at these pears. They look just like pears, right? Hold on. I think I know where we can find the Cristobalina. Let's go.
Don't stop the tour quite yet. There may be a breakthrough around the corner. Play the next few games and keep Ari going.
And here it is, the Cristobalina. Well, not the Cristobalina, but a Cristobalina, all cracked and in need of restoration from one brave artist's touch, just like the original. And you can bring it home for just $250 for a poster? Are these prices really great? Yes, they are. Nobody beats the Museum of Really Fine Art gift shop's prices. Nerberty! Hey, no, don't leave, guys. We're going to find it, I promise. I'll take you in the back. It's got to be there.
Hang on. Sounds like Ari has one last place to try. Why not play some more games and give the guy a chance?
You know, not many tourists get to come back here. This is where our conservators bring paintings back to their full glory. I spent a year training to be one myself. I didn't quite have the talent for it, according to Professor What Does He Know About Art, but I still admire the work. It can be very meditative. You know, sometimes me and the museum crew will come back here, pop open a bottle or 5 of rosé, and just get painting. Oh my, there it is. The Cristobalina. Stunning, isn't it?
Stay the course, get through the last few games, and finally catch a glimpse at the world's greatest painting.
Wow. Notice the exquisite brushwork, the detail, the way the hands rest on one another. Some say it even has a hint of a hidden smile.
That doesn't look like the Cristobalina, counters one of the visitors.
Well, it has been fixed up a little bit. Honestly, looking better than ever, if I do say so myself.
It's terrible, mutters another.
Okay, and you think you could do better?
Did you do this? Asks a shocked guest.
Yeah, I did. It needed restoration. I mean, it really looks the same. I just cleaned up the edges a bit.
Oh my, they gasp.
Okay, fine. Maybe it's not perfect, but I can fix it, okay? I just didn't have enough time. Hey, what are you doing? This is a huge misunderstanding. It's not that bad. I can fix it, I promise. Please, no!
Well, lesson learned on painting while sipping rosé. On the bright side, that was more fun than any art museum tour I've ever been on. Congratulations on completing the tour and, cheers!
Welcome to the Museum of Really Nice Cars. I am your guide, Ari Artman. You may have taken one of my tours at the Museum of Really Fine Art, where I am now no longer permitted within 10,000 feet, but that is nothing compared to my award-winning Automotive tours. We'll start the tour off with this hard-top convertible. Beautiful leather interior, 6 cylinders, fully restored. You may remember it from the short-lived TV show Construction Workers in Convertibles Getting Cold-Cut Sandwiches. And over here, the Soviet beauty was made in the 80s. Pretty groundbreaking vehicle, actually. It is the first ever car to go into wide-scale production before the manufacturer realized they hadn't installed any brakes. And here, one of my favorites. And it's not here at all. Seriously? A missing car? It was here yesterday. This one was not my fault, I swear. I had nothing to do with it this time. No rosé at all. You gotta believe me. Look, this is not how I'm going down. I will find this car, if it is the last thing I do.
Ari needs your help. Again. Dive into some solitaire games and find the museum of really nice cars missing auto.
Hey now, one missing car shouldn't stop us from enjoying everything else this great place offers. So many classic vehicles here, like this classic from the 1940s. Beautiful piece of work. Doesn't even use gas. Runs entirely on vegetable oil, so the engine actually doubles as a popcorn maker. Here, enjoy a bag while we keep our peepers peeled for that missing machine.
The missing car is still missing, but hey, at least Ari is in decent spirits. Try a few more games to see where this tour leads.
Still no sign of that missing car, but there's so much more to experience here. This is one of our most interesting vehicles. It's an amphibious vehicle, half car, half boat. Unfortunately, it was designed so that only the top half is watertight, so you would definitely sink if you ever tried to take this to the sea. Anyway, it looks like we're almost through the entire museum, so that missing car has got to be nearby.
Finish your tour, play some more solitaire, and you might just find the car.
Over here, we've got our collection of really nice motorcycles and not cars. One of our most famous is this bike that was used by Sinister Samantha to jump the Grand Canyon back in 1979. Oh, who can forget that amazing jump? And if you look closely, you can even see some of the original cactus that she landed in. Ha! A pretty cool piece of history. Hey, you! Stop that thief! Security!
Help Ari jump into action, play the next few games, and stop the thief before more vehicles go missing.
Hey, you! Stop that motorbike at once!
Why? He just paid $200 over asking for that piece of junk, says Ari's co-worker.
What? You were selling that thing?
Of course. Even scrap metal is worth something.
What kind of museum is this?
With a confused look, Ari's co-worker responds. Museum? This is a used car lot.
What? Oh. Okay, you know what? That does explain all the balloons, the plaid suit coats, the giant inflatable gorilla outside, why the manager keeps asking me if I've sold any cars yet, and why I had to make up some random backstory for every car on the spot instead of getting any real training. Well, folks, what kind of car are you in the market for?
Congratulations on completing the worst car museum tour ever. Cheers!